What is good, YouTube? My name is George. Welcome to another video. I'm going to be setting up a new Fortune skateboard in this video. This one's actually still in fine condition, but I just miss skateboarding so much. I've pretty much been spending 99.9% of my time in this apartment due to what's happening in the world right now. So I figured at least I could set up a new board and just connect to skateboarding in that way. We'll cue the lo-fi beat and we'll chill out and set up a skateboard together. We're going to be doing a Q&A. I asked you guys for questions on Instagram. Before we get into it, this video is sponsored, and I know a bunch of you are getting ready to skip right through it, but hear me out. I'm going to be donating $100 from the sponsorship money straight into charities that are helping people who are struggling during this time. And this video is sponsored by 𝓅𝒶𝓈𝓈𝓾𝑜𝓃. Let me tell you about it. So 𝓅𝒶𝓈𝓈𝓾𝑜𝓃 is a dermatology provider that makes it super easy to sign up, get a custom formula, and take care of your skin. So basically, I signed up using their online skin quiz. It just takes a few minutes. You just answer some questions about your skin and you submit photos of your face. Then 𝓅𝒶𝓈𝓈𝓾𝑜𝓃 will work their magic and actually come up with a custom formula that is made just for you. After you fill that all out, all you have to do is pay $5 for your trial bottle. Fast forward a few days, my 𝓅𝒶𝓈𝓈𝓾𝑜𝓃 product showed up in this cute little box. It comes with a free cleanser and moisturizer. I also really appreciated the easy to follow guidelines about how to use this stuff, since honestly I'm fairly beginner at having a skincare routine. So basically every night after I take a shower, first I apply the cleanser, which is like a face wash. After that I apply my custom formula, which was made just for me, and after that I lock it in with the moisturizer. It feels so good to apply the product to my face, and my skin feels really good and refreshed after. I also so appreciate how my skin has been feeling under my facial hair, because it usually gets very dry and irritated, but since I started 𝓅𝒶𝓈𝓾𝑜𝓃, my whole face has been feeling really hydrated and just overall feeling really good. Overall, I just really appreciate how easy this makes it to develop a skincare routine. I mean, I just do it once a night every day now. It's like I have this little routine to just practice some self-care, and it's a very calm moment and I feel refreshed afterwards. If you want to try out 𝓅𝒶𝓈𝓾𝑜𝓃, you can get a custom-made formula for free. All you have to do is pay for the shipping and handling, which comes out to about $5. I genuinely think for a custom skincare formula and a free cleanser and moisturizer is a phenomenal value. Might as well try it out. There's a link at the top of the description. If you click on that, you can take advantage of this trial bottle. Try out 𝓅𝒶𝓈𝓾𝑜𝓃 and see if it works for you. Let's get into the setup. I'm going to be doing it on my new yoga ball. I impulse ordered this thing because, you know, being stuck at home has me sitting at my desk a lot longer than usual. So I figured this would be a way to keep a little bit active while I'm doing all this random work. A common question I've been receiving is if I'm still skateboarding during the quarantine, and I pretty much have not skated in over a week or maybe even 2 weeks. I'm trying not to be anxious about losing tricks, forgetting how to skate. I'm sure you guys can all relate to that anxiety as skateboarders. I'm trying to remember that staying home, it's not about me, it's about helping other people. So I'm happy to give up skateboarding temporarily if it's for the good of humanity, you know? It's a little bit scary to not be able to go out and film skateboarding content, because this channel really relies on the skateboarding aspect. That's pretty much why I decided to create a second channel for those more non-skateboarding videos. Don't get me wrong, I love skateboarding, I love making skateboarding videos, but it is just particularly not easy right now. I definitely have to think more creatively about what types of videos I can create. I think I got some good ideas though, so I'm not too worried, but just putting that out there. I think we should start this setup. So we're going to be setting up an 8.25 inch Fortune skateboard, and you already know I got the trophy grip tape perforated, got the trophy cutout. Love this grip. Somebody actually asked me, am I trying to get sponsored? I have relationships with a lot of skate brands, but the only relationships that have developed to the point of being able to say I'm sponsored are Fortune Skate and Trophy Grip Tape. I think that a 888 sponsorship, that's the helmet that I wear, I think that makes a lot of sense. Like, I don't know anybody else promoting helmet usage to young skateboarders. I'm not really pressed to be sponsored by any more companies. I'm happy to see what naturally works out. I forgot to mention this skateboard that I'm setting up was actually my bedside table. So I'm going to be putting the old deck there as my bedside table, and it will also act as a backup in case I snap this board. I recall another question I got about how long do Fortune skateboards last. I would say on average like 1.5 to 2.5 months. I naturally try to get the most use out of all my products that I possibly can. I know a lot of pros will literally set up a new board every session. I'm not like that. In fact, I really like how a skateboard feels when you've fully gotten to know it and it hits that sweet spot of being broken in. Now that reminds me, I did get a couple questions about 𝓅𝒶𝓈𝓈𝒾𝑜𝓃. One was, when am I coming out with new products? So we will be doing a summer line. I'm working with my designer as we speak. Somebody else asked about if 𝓅𝒶𝓈𝓾𝑜 is sponsoring, and you know, I'm still trying to work out like what is 𝓅𝒶𝓈𝓾𝑜. I do see it as a clothing brand more than a skate brand. However, it is directly inspired by my love for skateboarding, but I don't think it's a skateboarding brand. I get a lot of questions about if 𝓅𝒶𝓈𝓾𝑜 will ever make skateboard decks, and it's just kind of not something that excites me. 𝓅𝒶𝓈𝓾𝑜 has a team, but it's not really about the skateboarding. It's more about their energy. They just vibe with whatever 𝓅𝒶𝓈𝓾𝑜 is, which I guess I'm still in the process of figuring out. So here is our current setup status. Now it's time to sand down these edges so I can get a nice and easy slice around. I'm gonna run outside and do that real quick because I don't want grip tape dust all over my tiny bedroom. So that'll be a nice opportunity to get some fresh air, and I'll be right back. You know, and I would say one reason I'm not going completely insane is because even just small bursts of fresh air like that are very energizing and reassuring, and makes me think about what life is going to be like when it gets back to normal. It just made me realize I'm going to pop the window open. Yeah, that fresh air feels good. Well, I haven't really been skating. I started doing like at-home workouts like push-ups and a bunch of yoga. I've even gone for a couple of runs now. Just head outside, explore the neighborhood, stay very far away from everybody. So yeah, those little things have been really important for keeping my sanity. If you have seen any of my setup videos, you already know this is my grip tape knife. You can see all that built up grip tape from over multiple years. I like to grip my boards on the floor, but I really don't feel like moving my camera right now. So I'm gonna try for the first time in many years to grip this skateboard while I am sitting down. So what I'm doing first is just peeling up the grip tape because we don't want to be cutting parts of the grip that are still stuck on the wood. Let's try it. It's already not going well. What the f***? That was a good swoop. Yeah. And that's why I grip my board on the floor. My friend Johnny asks, will I be celebrating 200K? I'm planning to do a live stream, just hang out. I want to try to do that as I cross over to 200K to spend that moment with you guys. So that's probably already happened. Oh shoot, I almost cursed. So there it is, guys. It's crazy, you know, the 200K, man. That's pretty gnarly. You know, you hit 100K and, oh, well, never mind. I gotta save the speech, y'all. Gotta save the speech. We dropped under. Oh, there we go. We're back. Let's run down through the rest of the setup. These are Ace trucks, size 44. I don't want to say they feel particularly different from the independent trucks, but I just love the way these trucks look. Right now, I've got Chad's Karma Wheel Company wheels on. These are 54s. They've got like this capsule shape to them. They're very, very flat right here. I think that looks really cool. And I've been really liking these wheels. They really did feel similar to the Bone Skate Park formulas to me. I actually think I have independent bearings in there. I still have not gotten to trying these Bones big balls. I want to know what the hype is about. I'm guessing they feel the same as any other bearing, but still, it's kind of funny. 6 bigger balls, stronger and faster. I like this question a lot from Savannah about what I found most helpful in creating a consistent YouTube schedule. I literally can't get this bolt undone. Oh, there's this idea that like the work you need to get done will fill the total amount of time you allow yourself to do it. That means I could take a year to make a 5-minute video. So I would say for me, it's that act of like officially starting an upload schedule. Put it down on paper, somewhere where you're gonna see it, literally mark it in your calendar for the next year. Then you're gonna start to take it more seriously. ATS Jones asked me how I'm doing with the existential crisis. Thank you for asking that. Well, it's still happening. I will say that with everything that's happening in the pandemic right now, I'm just gonna be so incredibly appreciative to be able to go outside and get to know people face to face, spend time with friends, go ride my skateboard and work on tricks. Like, I think this has all given me a more clear appreciation of simple things in life. So I hope that I'm able to channel this experience into being able to have a better present focus on just the life that's in front of me. I took the trucks off and I did not label them. I don't know which one is the front. This truck right here has more wear on the kingpin, which usually happens to me for feeble grinds. The other truck has some wear that's consistent with crooked grinds, so I'm gonna assume front, back. Here's a question from Adam. How often do you keep up with your coding skills, being a CS major and all? So yeah, if you didn't know, I actually graduated in May 2019 with a degree in computer science. But at this point in time, right now, as I'm talking to you, I'm not focused on coding at all. When I started college freshman year, I was a completely different person. I essentially thought that you had to live life a certain way. That is the main reason that I chose computer science as a major. I don't think I was ever like so passionate about it as I am, for example, about YouTube and skateboarding. And I struggled for a long time about like, am I really gonna let that degree go to waste? But like, I realized like life is happening. Somehow I'm already about to turn 23. There's just no reason to follow a life path just because I kind of thought I had to. I like this question a lot. Does skating become less and less scary over time? 100%. In fact, this will start happening immediately. Like once you do commit to that first kickflip, then you have the muscle memory and experience. So the next time you're learning a trick, say it's a heel flip, your body's gonna remember how to commit with 2 feet. And this happens across the whole spectrum of skateboarding. Over time, everything gets less and less scary. By building up experience of learning new tricks and skating fast and falling in different ways, you just become more and more comfortable with everything. And it's just all about practice and experience. And the practice of facing fear will make facing fear in the future a lot easier. Somebody asked, what is it like being an adult in the real world? It seems so insane to me. It is crazy. I mean, for me, the craziest part is this existential crisis I'm dealing with. It is also extremely exciting. I think that the idea that college is the best 4 years of your life is completely false. Am I nostalgic about graduating from college? Yes, but I am extremely stoked to be where I'm at in life right now. It's finally this opportunity in life where I can just figure out who I am, just do whatever it is I want to do, go to the skate park, meet new people. It's just this overwhelming sense of freedom that on the one hand is overwhelming and scary, but on the other hand, it just feels great. Partying does not stop in college, which I literally thought was the case growing up. I thought that partying stopped in college, but nah. I mean, for all the youngins out there watching the videos, growing up, I was always dreading adulthood. I thought it was gonna be lame, stressful, boring. I thought that was like the end of youth and childhood. At points, I even thought I was gonna have no time for skateboarding as an adult, but I reassure all you guys that none of those are the case. I also really do believe that you have the power to keep the things that you're passionate in your life through adulthood. For example, for me, that's skateboarding. I don't believe anybody ever has to quit skateboarding just because they've grown up. You can stay connected to the things that make you love childhood. Great question from Bradley about why I think skateboarding is so therapeutic. So here's what I think. 1, being outside, getting exercise, being brought into social situations with other skateboarders. These are things that I think literally do good things to your brain. On a deeper level, that idea of like working hard at something that you love and always getting better at it little by little, I think is just this very calming and reassuring force. that is gonna be the setup. Look at this beautiful skateboard. Oh man, maybe I shouldn't have done this to myself because now I'm freaking juiced up to skate, but I can't. Damn. Yeah, you see what I mean? Just look how slick those Ace trucks look. Stoked that the top ply happens to match the graphic here. I'm gonna do a kickflip. It's probably not a good idea. Oh, I overflipped it. Oh no. One more. Okay, I'm taking it. Probably knocked down some lights down there. I don't want my downstairs neighbors to hate me. Thanks for hanging out. I feel like I learned a little bit about myself from this video, so really, thank you guys. Hope you guys are all staying safe and doing well. You know, weird times we're in, but at least we're all in this together and we can hang out via the internet. Don't forget about 𝓅𝒶𝓈𝓈𝓾𝑜𝓃, the sponsor of this video. And yeah, shred on. I'm very excited to be here with 𝓁𝒁𝒂𝓂.
Thank you for having me.
So, getting your... It's gonna be a long video. Bro, this autofocus. Just focus. You know, they helped me out. What's up? What the